Clock is ticking tonight for embattled St. Louis Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner to respond to Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey. The AG continues building a case to pull her from office over accusations she's neglecting her job, endangering public safety. Next Tuesday, April 18th, is the first time that Gardner will be face-to-face with Attorney General Andrew Bailey in a courtroom. A judge will hear from both and then decide when a trial will start to fully hear the AG's case. And new tonight at 6, criminal defense attorney David Mueller says he will run for circuit attorney in 2024. He is the first challenger to announce a campaign against Kim Gardner. News 4 sat down with Mueller to ask him about his decision to run for the city's top prosecutor job. And we're going to have that interview for you tonight at 6:30.